Welcome back, Halo followers. Season 4 just dropped for Halo Infinite. We got some good news, some bad news, and I'm going to give you some of my impressions with Infection, as well as the new maps, and what I think of the season generally. And we also have Season 5 leaks, which is nuts. I've already seen the maps. I won't show them here, but we got a new Forge canvas, as well as 2 other maps supposedly coming for Season 5, which is going to be in 4 months from now. So it's going to be just about a 118-day long season here for Season 4. But let's start the video off with Sketch saying this on Twitter. PSA, as we refined our top priorities and shifted resources internally this year, we had to make the decision to forego seasonal narrative cutscenes to make room for the team to continue focusing on highly requested features, content, and improvements for Halo Infinite. These trade-offs are never easy to make, and we truly appreciate your support as the team works to make Halo Infinite the best experience possible. While the job is far from over, Season 4 marks another big step forward. So, basically, in a nutshell, they are no longer doing cutscenes. So, the ones with that commander lady as well as Spartan Din, even though I think the cutscenes actually started getting a little bit compelling and interesting, I think that it is probably best to move on from that. It's obviously not really bringing in a lot of people, and it probably takes a lot of resources up too. I'd rather see something along the lines of campaign DLC cutscenes, or at least just some kind of anthology stories with other Spartans surviving on Zeta Halo. I think that'd be a lot more interesting to fans right now than to build this Spartan Ops-esque kind of story which by the way, Spartan Ops got canceled back in the day, and this got canceled. There's a reason. It's because no one really finds it that interesting. I do think that the cutscenes finally got kind of cool with Spartan Din finding the infected Eratus Spartan. But with that being said, I think this is a fine ending for the narrative stuff for multiplayer indefinitely. And I wonder what they're going to be focusing on instead, right? 343's got finite resources right now, especially with people leaving. And I actually think Sketch is going to be leaving here soon, which is pretty nuts. I'd have to double confirm that, but he was talking about we had a good run. So I think he's on his way out, which is just nuts. We also had this little event teaser. This is supposedly for the Season 4 Hazmat seasonal event. That's going to start on June 27th. And with the talk of the future of Halo and everything, it really does make me think about when are we going to get that new roadmap. We have caught up with the roadmap now. I don't expect it this second, but before Season 5 drops, which is going to be in a little bit, so it's going to be about 4 months from now. So what would that be like at the end of, I don't know, September, sometime in October, just about, probably about, probably at the end of October we'll be seeing Season 5. Tongue twister. I actually thought this was pretty interesting, so shout out to Rebs Gaming for making my job a lot easier. But apparently you can get up to an eagle's nest, which I think is just hilarious. There's a couple eggs up here. There's also maps. If you haven't played Infection already, of course, you should definitely check it out. There's a few complaints I have with it, and number one thing I have is that you cannot load up with your friends. Now, I haven't hard confirmed this. I haven't had someone to try to launch it with, but I have noticed other people complaining about it. I do prefer to see it for myself because I'm actually not 100% sure if this is a thing, but yeah, I think that it is just one fire team. At least that's what it says on the matchmaking thing, and I really would love for 343 to change that as soon as possible, right? I think Infection is a very social experience. There's no reason to take it seriously. Sure, some people will cheat, but it's a fun, silly game mode that we do not need to take seriously. Now, with that being said, I played Infection on stream the other day, and I kind of like the change of things. I think that it's impossible to survive on smaller maps like Bazaar, and I really don't see anyone getting close to surviving. It's just such a tight map, and zombies can run so fast. I think these settings need to be tweaked for these smaller maps, and I noticed that I actually had the best experience on the map Forest. So Forest is just really beautiful map. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was just a blast to play on. It felt like a true to heart Halo map. But, with the zombies having the quantum translocator and the alpha having the shroud screen, I thought the shroud screen was very interesting and really balanced out the Infection. At least gave the alpha real power to stop campers. And I think it was at moments kind of almost overpowered. So it was a really good experience. I do prefer just classic, infection. And I do want to run some custom games here, and I'm actually working on my backrooms map that I talked about so long ago. So anyways, guys, that's just the news today, and I wanted to catch you up. I'll see you soon. Bye.